Yeah. Yes. Welcome, man. Welcome back to another episode of Format Podcast Live. And we are here on a special Tuesday night episode. And we're just here because we wanted to come and just talk a little hoops with y'all. So what's going on, my main man? Sneed, got what you need. What's popping, bro?
Man, it's good to be here. We're gonna have a good show, man. This one's gonna have a lot of energy, and I think we're gonna get some good engagement, in terms of the interaction with the community, you know. But it's gonna be good, and I think it's gonna shine some light on some of the things that we have discussed about certain types of players in the NBA, right? We often describe types, right? And some of the things, some of the characteristics and qualities, we talk about great players and good players and teams, and we've got a lot of things being violated in the nature of the NBA game right now, don't we, Bruce? Would you say?
I'd say it seems that way, Sneed. I'd say it seems that way.
Wow. All right. So we got a lot to discuss tonight, man.
All right, let's do it. First, we're gonna make sure we shout out the channel members. Coach T, host of the Be Ready Sports Podcast. What's up? What's up? Appreciate you, man. It's not that serious what's going on, brother. Chief Sid Bubba, shout out to you. Appreciate everything you've done for our great nation, everything you do for the channel. And of course, shout out to the boys from Annapolis. And as you see, I got my hoodie of the losers on tonight, but that's okay though, because we suffered from the disease of me, but we're gonna get it right come December. But shout out to you, Chief Order Holmes. Baltimore Bruce was good. Steve, king of the chat, was popping, my guy. Nino Sneed, got what you need. Number one contributor, Micah and D Ross 881. What's happening? All right. So y'all know what time it is, man. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel if you're watching a show like this. Again, we know that you talk sports with your people. Share the show. That's all we ask, man. You don't know how much those little things help. Like, subscribe, share, man. Do that. We really appreciate it. So I guess let's go ahead and get going. Need, man. I'm gonna let you rock, but I'll just open it up real quick. Pause. LeBron James is not, I repeat, NOT, not playing tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers against the OKC Thunder. Tell me about that, Sneed.
Yeah. LeBron's not going to play tonight.
No.
And I don't know. Maybe somebody had predicted this, saying that LeBron was going to play very little the rest of the way.
Somebody did.
I didn't think that was really, I didn't think I was like sticking my neck out like it was some crazy thing.
Right.
But I mean, but now it's kind of happening. But the terms and the conditions in which this is happening is important. The Lakers are currently in 4th. They have lost their 3rd position in the playoff seeding to the Denver Nuggets, who are getting hot at the right time, Bruce.
Yeah.
They were, I'd say, like for the last month, they're kind of in two worlds. The first part of the last month, they did not look good. And even dating back once Joker came back from injury, they did not look great. They have since really started to play nice, clean basketball. The defensive intensity is there. And offensively, Joker is playing at like peak level for the season.
Sure
he has not looked this good all year, and he's doing it at the perfect time.
Agreed.
Right? Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, everybody seemingly kind of healthy and stuff. So this is the perfect time. So they just lost the 3rd position. They now fall into 4th with a possibility they then go into 5th if the Rockets win. I think it's possible for the Timberwolves to pass the Lakers only if the Wolves win out and the Lakers lose out. I think it's the only mathematical way possible. So while that is probably the least likely scenario, it is very likely that the Lakers fall to 5th, so long as their top 3 offensive players don't play. So the reason I started there is because this is when players are needed to rise up, right? Like, this is the time for your stars, the heavy lifters, the franchise players, the guys making $50+ million a year. This is when they earn their keep, right? What's that, Bruce?
I said, who could that be? Go ahead.
Well, I'll continue, right? So
right.
I look at what has happened. There's no Luka, he's out. In fact, country.
Mhm.
There's no Austin Reeves. He's on the bench. You'll see him at the games hanging out, sitting on his chair. They're nursing multi-week injuries.
Mhm.
Best case scenarios for them to be back possibly round 2, right?
Right.
They're likely missing round 1. And the Lakers just played a game against the Dallas Mavericks in which, ironically, what I didn't predict, I predicted that the Lakers offense would be having troubles. They didn't. Well, I guess the Mavericks are just that awful. They can't stop anyone, right? But really, the Lakers were able to score, I think, because the Mavericks are so awful, but the Mavericks kicked their ass.
Mhm.
Like, they were up double digits for several minutes during the game. And, I saw LeBron making plays, lots of plays,
Yeah.
even late in the game, Bruce.
I think he had a great
There
game.
there was a play 2, 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter. The game was probably 2 or 3 possessions, right? So it's like
Uh-oh.
a lead of maybe 5 or 7, right?
Mhm.
And LeBron made an incredible drive to the basket.
Mhm.
Tomahawk slam, that vintage LeBron one-hand finish, right? The hammer and all
Mhm.
that. Fast, furious with ferocity. There was no injury. There
Mhm.
was no moment of the game where LeBron looked like he was, hurt or injured or anything. There was no slowdown. He looked the same in the 40th minute as the 45th minute, all the way to the last possession. Sir, Sir Bruce of Hope,
Yes, sir.
LeBron is not injured.
Um, man, it looks
Le
bad, and I know
he's
it's
not
gonna
injured.
surprise you coming from me. I don't like to say whether someone's injured or not, but this
He's
does
not
look bad.
injured.
Uh, So why did okay, if he's not
Okay, can
injured,
I
why did
clarify
he
something then?
for
Can I
sure.
clarify something?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm big on definitions and meaning.
Yes, me too.
In sports, we see 2 designations
Mhm.
all the time.
Mhm.
There's being hurt, and then there's injured.
Yeah.
Typically, the designation of injury means you are likely not going to play because you have sustained damage to tissue in your body that either disables you from play or
Mhm.
prevents you from playing at peak level, that you're gonna hurt your team if you play, right? Because 'Cause you're limited or something like that, right?
Mhm.
He might be hurt. That's possible. It might be
Yeah.
something that's been
Yeah, I can see
lingering.
that.
He's 41. Let's
I was
say
about to
he's
say exactly
experiencing
that.
pain, soreness, aching, and all that.
Mhm.
But there is no tissue damage. There is no injury. He was walking just fine off the floor. He was making fast, spry plays in the final frames of the game. There's no torn ligaments, there's no broken
Mhm.
bones, there's no fracture, there's no sprain. He did not get any medical attention the duration of the game.
Mhm.
This looks so bad
It does.
on so many different levels, and I'll tell you why, Bruce. His teammates should not respect him for this.
Mm.
Young players should view this from a scope of, he probably shouldn't even be playing this season as an elderly player, since he can't play with
Mm.
his team, for his team, to his contract, as it
Mhm.
says. When you sign an NBA contract, you're saying you're gonna play whenever you're not injured. It's an agreement. You're
Yeah,
capable of playing, you should play.
right.
Why? Your team needs you. Your best 2 players are out. Now you're the best offensive option on that team. They require you to step up. So you step down? How embarrassing is this? We just talked about him being on a Mount Rushmore of NBA players.
Mhm.
Now hold on a second, Bruce. Hold on. Before you put him on the Mount Rushmore, how do you feel about your pick now?
Well, if you can remember, he got on there for me by default because I didn't feel like I could separate Magic and Bird. But I felt like he had done enough in the game over the course of his 23 years that it wouldn't be absurd to put him there. However, it it looks really bad, this stuff that he's doing now. And for me, it looked bad, the stuff he's been doing for years, but it looks even worse now, right? Like at this point, we understand you're 41 and we understand that you can't do it the way you used to do it consistently. And that's fine, right? No one expects that. One, that's funny that, you know, of course he's 41 and we don't expect that, but they love to talk about what MJ couldn't do at 40, but that's a whole different thing. We're not talking about MJ now. But regardless, that is interesting that, you know, okay, he's 41, can't do it that way. But if you remember in the last game against the Mavericks, excuse me, which was, as you mentioned, a great game by LeBron, more than 50% from the field, 30 points, 15 assists, only 4 turnovers for the amount of usage that he had, and 9 rebounds. So almost another 30-point triple-double. Fantastic game, no question. That said, are you guys aware that during that game, he turned to a Mavs fan and said something along the lines of like, the Lakers benched me, or the Lakers held me back, or something.
They put him on the shelf, and that's why he's not doing what he does. I can still do
this.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can still do this, why aren't you out there doing it tonight? Why aren't you?
So what's true? What's real?
What's real is that, like all-time great athletes, here and there, he can still bring up those great games, but he's not capable of doing it consistently anymore. So it is disingenuous for him to say, I can still do this. Yeah, you can still do it. Maybe 1 out of 5 games, right? But we can't expect you to consistently do it. And to your point, Sneed, you know, he was out there putting in the work, and now all of a sudden, because he's got the beast, right? The best team in the league, he's got to play them, and foot injury, can't go. Interesting. Now we're gonna see. Let me see, what's the Lakers schedule the rest of the way? If they play a bad team, if that foot will miraculously heal, right? But this is the stuff we talk about. And as you mentioned earlier, in terms of talking about you know, playing the games you're supposed to play that you're not injured. Remember, we heard J.R. Smith say, you know, talking about guys playing 82 games back in the day. J.R. Smith said that was barbaric. You're making all this money. You are adored by fans and media worldwide, and you have the nerve to say that it would be barbaric to expect someone to play 82 games. That's crazy. I don't know, man. Let's see. So tonight's Oklahoma State. Thursday is Golden State, then Phoenix, then Utah. So we're going to see which games he actually plays, because remember, the Lakers are still desperately trying to hold on to that 3 seed. They don't want to end up and you know how the West is. The West is always separated by like a couple of games. So you don't want to drop down too far in this thing. But again, do you think that LeBron is really that concerned? Because he knows he can't win a championship, but guess what he is concerned with? That he wants to make sure that he gets his stats. And maybe he feels like he wouldn't get them tonight against a dominant defensive team like Oklahoma City. So,
and I'll respond to that boy Sean 88.
Okay.
The situation there is that their playoff seeding is at risk. They're going to go from a home court advantage for round 1 to now being on the road for whatever, you know, playoff rounds that they're in. So, yeah, I understand they're locked into the playoffs, but I mean, you're not even competing for a chance to get a home court potentially, and then, you know, if it was to be an extended series, you fight to live another day.
That's right. Especially knowing that if you can hold out long enough, Luka and or Austin Reeves could possibly come back, which is what you would be fighting for, right? And again, we both gave LeBron credit, more so you than me, because I didn't believe he could do this, but we both gave LeBron credit for being able to step back most of this season, play that third role, right, while Luka and LeBron did their thing and carried that team for the most part. And we saw LeBron sightings, right? Classic LeBron sightings, of course. But he did a great job of stepping back.
I'll call it like it is, Bruce.
Sure.
Him being the third option allowed some self-preservation.
Yes.
Right.
Sure.
It extended, like, he really has been generally pretty available for duration of the season after his first 15 games missed.
Right. So now is the time then, if it's allowed for self-preservation, that all that self-preservation should be coming to the fore, right? He should be ready to go. He should be.
You make deposits all year, so you have withdrawals at a later time.
There you go. That's right. You know, you've been saving all year with your
and
Christmas.
They don't have
Now it's
Bruce,
the holidays.
they don't have a system. Their
Hmm.
system was always dictated by one player dominating the ball,
Hmm.
dictating where the ball was gonna move to, who
Right.
was gonna shoot, if he was gonna score, whatever. It's Luka or it was, Austin Reeves, and LeBron's played this way his whole entire career. He knows how to do this part. His team needs him. His coach needs
Hmm.
him.
Right.
How do you do this like this,
I don't know.
man? How?
I don't know.
I
Eh,
mean,
yeah.
if we're just gonna make this as an alignment to a player, you mentioned MJ earlier.
Hmm.
MJ had a love of the game clause.
Sure did.
Well, you just couldn't keep him off the basketball
No.
court.
No.
Games he wasn't even being compensated for.
Hmm.
He
He
just
just wanted to
couldn't stop
compete.
playing.
But see, the difference is with MJ, I don't think it was just loving the game of basketball, right? I think it was what we talk about all
Competing.
the time when we hear the stories. Yes, it's the competitive psychosis, the psychotic level competitor Michael Jordan was. Think about this, right? I know it's not about Michael
So
Jordan, but
then let's make sure we call a spade tonight, Bruce.
mhm,
There are levels to competitors,
sure. I've
and
said it over and
and
over.
and and we now know even more so. We just further confirmation.
Right.
It's been verified now,
Yeah.
the level of
Yeah.
competitiveness, if you want to call
I
it that,
think
for Brown.
I think for me, right, Jordan, and people talk about it, whether it's NASCAR or playing cards or basketball or when they were on the Dream Team. David Robinson tells the story of Michael Jordan wanting to bet on whose bags were going to come out first, and then finding out later that he paid the bag boy to bring out his bags first. Like the competitive psychosis, that dude is wild. And if you look at it historically, you look at the all-time great NBA competitors, it's probably Michael Jordan and Bill Russell, like maybe Michael Jordan, but right there. And then that second tier is going to be like your Magics, your Bird, your Kobe's, your Isaiahs, your Dreams, those guys. And LeBron, for a guy that's supposed to be what they say he is, he's below all those guys in competitiveness. I don't know, man. I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
He's
But
got some blemishes on his ledger because this is not
yeah.
the first time.
Hmm.
These things have happened throughout different points of his career.
Hmm. Hmm.
And it's unfortunately, and he's gonna try to, him and his crew, him and his little buddies or whatever, they're gonna try to reframe his career. And unfortunately, the internet stays undefeated.
It does.
The receipts can always be pulled
Too easy.
every
I
single
love
time.
doing that.
We could talk about 2007. We could talk about
Mhm.
08. We could
We
talk
could talk
about
about 11.
2010, 2011. We could do all of that, bro.
A lot. It's a
It
lot.
just doesn't go anywhere. That's why it's always best to just stop it. Get some
Mhm.
help. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And just work
By the way,
on
Woody's
yourself.
you
Like,
stop and get some help too. I don't appreciate
yeah,
this. Woody's cut that out. I don't like that.
yeah, this stuff won't age well.
It won't. And I think
You
at this
know?
point, like we know that he's one of the all-time greats, and I really don't think there's anything he can do to add to his legacy at this point. No matter how much
But
stats he
Bruce, I said
compiles,
this last year. By
yeah,
him hanging around, he runs the risk of diminishing his legacy more
that's
than
what he's doing.
gaining. Like who is sitting here saying LeBron has enhanced his legacy by playing into his 40s? Only the people that are on the suck fest with the knee pads. That's it. Nobody else is getting moved.
Right. No, Woody, it's not a LeBron Jordan argument. It's what we're doing is the reason I brought up Jordan. I'm not even going to Sneed didn't. I brought up Jordan very specifically for the point that the LeBron fans love to talk about how bad Jordan was at age 40, which again is a lie, and we can do that a whole other time. It's an absolute lie. But yet, when LeBron is not doing what he's supposed to be doing at this age, they have all the excuses in the world. That's why I brought up Michael Jordan. It wasn't a direct Jordan versus LeBron argument because there is no Jordan versus LeBron argument. I mean, you heard what Elijah once said, Jordan is the far superior player. Like, people who know basketball understand that's not close. It's really not. By the way, it's funny. Sneed, did you know that Kenny the Jet Smith doesn't have LeBron in his top 10? Everybody gets on me for that. Kenny doesn't have LeBron in his top 10. He understands what LeBron has done, but he doesn't have him in his top 10. I've heard him talk.
I was going to say, like, what type of players is Kenny putting in the top 10? Because it might be
in the top 10. Russell,
well, he got to see everything.
Right. Yeah. He's got all the Magic, Bird.
So the normal guys just keeps Bron out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
That's what I've always said, though, Sneed. And people, you just hating. No.
Listen,
But for
it's
me,
easy
in good
to
conscience, there's not a way for me to put LeBron
here's
over
why
these
here's
guys.
why LeBron goes into a lot of people's top 10 and top 5
Mhm,
and top 3.
mhm.
Bron does a lot.
He does
Like,
do a
as a
lot.
player, right? He
Sure.
does a lot, and he impacts the game on a lot of different levels.
Mhm,
He doesn't have top 2 or top 3 results.
mhm.
He has top 10 results.
Right.
So it's why I get people putting in the top 10. Um, I think what Kenny and some people are doing by not putting him in the top 10,
Mhm.
they're basically saying results really matter. And
Yeah.
what you had at your disposal and who you competed against
Oh,
and
that's a
your level
great
of
point.
like you being able to compete, and I think that's the stuff that
Mhm.
Kenny's probably looking at. And he
Right.
probably values and honors certain things
He
that
does. He does.
that
Did you
maybe Bron didn't exemplify.
Yeah, look at Woodage's comment here. I didn't even think about that. That is an outstanding point to why Kenny sees this thing the way he does. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Played with MJ in college, coached by Bill Russell early in the league, and won with Dream. That
And by
I
the
didn't
way,
even think
Bruce,
about
the
that.
margin, think about the margin of player between top 5
Mm-hmm.
and top 15. Like, the
Yeah,
margin between each of those spots is razor
sure,
thin. These are the
sure,
best players ever.
sure.
So if, you disagree with someone and what how they rank players or whatever, I don't do goats and goat debates. It's just
Mhm.
I just don't, bro. And
Okay,
and
you
there's
like
a lot of
some
reasons
talk
for
on
it.
that.
Yeah, I mean, we could discuss position sometimes, right? Like, you
Mhm,
could say, well,
mhm.
this guy was a better shooting guard because you could
Mhm.
frame what a shooting guard is expected to do, right?
Right.
This guy's a better defender. This guy's a
Mhm,
more complete, scorer. There's
mhm,
like ways to frame basketball discussions, but like ranking and stuff, that's purely personal. And look at what Kenny Smith does, right? He keeps Brown out of
mhm.
the top 10. That's personal
I do too.
decision, you
I do
know?
too.
Yeah.
Nino, what's good, my brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, man, it's the longer he stays around and the longer we see all the machinations and the more he's getting exposed and it's bad. Now nobody can take away the things he's already done,
But
but
it's
he
not
can't add
relevant.
to it. Right. And here's the other thing I keep saying. I've said for years, all I have to do is sit back and wait. And he keeps proving me right. And it's not just me, it's people in the sports media, fans, people are coming out and they're telling the truth. They couldn't do it when he was at his peak prime, right? When he was really the quote unquote king. They couldn't do it then. But now that he's not the same player, you're hearing more and more truth about this guy. You know what I'm saying? And
The
you
mo
can't hide from it. And he's hurting it because he won't step away.
the most important thing that has to cease, it just has to stop. Quote,
Oh,
"He's 41 and blah, 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 blah." That just has to stop because it's not a thing. We're not getting consistent efforts on both sides of the floor. We're not he's not stepping up when he's being asked to, and he's not hurt, and he's not injured. So no, we're not gonna play this, he's 41 and he still does it. We're not playing that game. He's
right.
41, good, he's old, nice, he's still playing great.
Right,
And he's
right.
not hurt and he's not playing. Why?
Mm-hmm.
And his team needs him more than ever. So now he doesn't want to play. Why?
Well,
And what
we
have they
know why.
said about him? Not me, but what have others said about him? He's a
Mhm.
quitter. So
Yeah,
now
yeah.
what?
Mm-hmm. His own teammates have said it. His opposition has said it. Yeah. Sports media said it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's out there. It's out there, man. But yeah, it's just
Shaq
I
isn't
was-
even a top 5 center of all time.
no,
Sorry, bad
no.
boy Sean.
Yeah, that's an
Yeah,
interesting
put him in a top 5 all time, and he's not even
Curry
a
top
top 5
five all
center.
time. Yeah, come
Mm-mm.
on, man. Yeah,
Not
that's
even at his own position. Not even,
yeah,
bro.
that's wild. And
Sorry.
we love Shaq. We got a lot of respect for what the
I
Diesel
put
was.
Shaq in the Moses Malone territory. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, what's wrong
I
with
like
that?
that.
But he ain't Wilt.
No,
He ain't Dream.
nope.
Dream swept his ass.
Yep.
He
He's
ain't
not Kareem.
Kareem.
Right.
He's
Right.
not Bill Russell, what Bill
No,
did.
no.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but Shaq was great though. Shaq was great. But see,
Duncan
here's
and
the problem.
Duncan.
The problem is that, and we've talked about this in modern discourse, whether it's sports or, politics or whatever, you can't utilize nuance. You either love something or you hate it. Like you have to be one or the other. Everything is so polarizing. And I think that takes away a lot from discussion and from learning, but it is what it is. Okay, well, we didn't even bring that up, but yeah, you're right. LA 82 for Bryant. You're right. He wouldn't. I mean, this is the guy who played with a torn labrum, played with broken fingers. You know, freaking didn't he pop his shoulder out or something? And so he started
all the
shooting
time,
left-handed. Like
all the time.
we know who would have gone right out of that game and sat down there, and maybe had some wine on the sideline or something. But you know, like certain guys are just built differently. That's all it is. What up, K Soprano? Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
But then why does the LeBron
What up,
knee pad
Armand?
crew get mad when other people promote
Mhm.
and lift up other players for these reasons?
Well, because for me, honestly, I think they get mad because they know the truth, and it drives them crazy. That's my
This
personal
could
opinion.
turn into a psychological issue.
Listen, Sneed, I've actually done a lot of reading about this very specific thing, and it has to do with being tribal. It has to do with a sense of worth. It has to do with, because of the social media era, the actual feeling of connection to the player who will never know they exist or not. There's a lot of reasons why people get really upset when you talk about the player they love, especially LeBron fans more so than anyone else. It is wild. Like, as you said, on a psychological level, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely a real thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're unwilling to just tell the truth.
Well,
So they will violate their personal value about lying, which people are taught from a young age do not lie. They are taught to
most
tell the
people ain't.
truth,
Mhm.
stand in front, stand on
Mhm.
business, face the music, and tell the truth. But they lie for
Yeah.
someone they don't even know, and they
Mhm.
won't, and they refuse to tell the truth.
Yeah. 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 All right. You wanna take some calls on this, man?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. We're gonna open up the phone lines here. 904-219-8264. 904-219-8264. Matter of fact, let
We
me
got a rule
switch
tonight,
over.
Bruce. We got a rule tonight.
Um,
We will tolerate
right.
up to, I'm gonna say up to 30 seconds of rambling. And if you are lying, we will cut you off at 30 seconds, no
Yeah.
later than 30
Yeah,
seconds,
we don't do that.
and we will check you and correct you. You are not
Mhm.
gonna sit up here and lie.
For sure. For sure. And Brian Harkin, I just switched over my WhatsApp. So if you want to call us from the Emerald Isle, man, we'd love to hear from you. So
I'm gonna start that stopwatch, Bruce, because I
no
already
doubt,
know
no
what's
doubt,
about to happen, bro.
no doubt. I know.
What's about to
It's
happen.
no, it's really wild. That's why I always talk about it. Like, I've never seen anything like this particular fan base. It is
Ready to go. We're ready to go.
no doubt, no doubt. It is crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
shout out and respect to all the players that go out there every night, suit up, lace them up,
mhm.
and do their job because they signed a contract to do it.
Right.
Stand on business, roll the ball out there, right? They're with their teammates. They play for their fans
Mhm.
and don't view themselves as above the game
Right.
and don't view themselves as, better than everybody and supremacist and
Mhm.
shitting on everybody.
No doubt, no doubt. Nino, what's good, brother?
I come to offer y'all different perspectives. So I don't think y'all thinking clear today.
Always. Go ahead, man.
What if, just maybe, Bron didn't come up with this decision, or if he did by himself, maybe
Mhm.
they look at the schedule and say, hey, we ain't beating this team with
Mhm.
Luka or AR.
Okay.
We're going to depend on Bron
Uh-huh.
for at least, I think they got 4 games with
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
We need to try to get some of these teams that's beatable
Is that?
because we do want to keep the
Oh,
team.
okay, hold on. That's Brian. Hold on.
We ain't beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. They got Bron, Steve Nash, JJ Redick, come play if you want to. They not beating them, boys. So maybe it was a group effort decision.
So,
Maybe
okay,
so.
Nino, I'm going to give you that. Cool. Group effort came from the front office, coaching staff, all that. I'm good with that. Let's say I agree with you. No problem. Here's my question. You think they could have told Kobe that? Or Mike? Or Dream? Or any of the all-time greats we talked about? Do you think they could have told any of those guys that? They
What
would have
era
fought
we
to the
playing
death,
in?
right?
What errors we put?
Okay,
I
so
don't
then
think
we're gonna start dividing all the greats that we talk about in our discussions. We're gonna start doing it by era, and we're gonna keep
Mhm.
these new guys out of those old eras groups because they don't belong.
There you go. Except Giannis. They tried to keep Giannis out. Giannis was fighting to play, remember? They tried to take it to the Players Association because Milwaukee did not want Giannis to play. I guess they're trying to conserve him possibly for a trade. They want to make
No,
sure
they're
he's
trying to
healthy.
piss him off. They're trying to piss him off.
Well, whatever it is, he wanted to play, right?
And they won't let him play.
Okay, so there you go, Nino. We'll take out Kobe and we'll take out Magic and Dream and Mike and all those old heads who are different, right? Because that
And
was
now the
they
rest
old
of the
heads and
suckers
they-
can all find their
right.
place.
There
Right.
you go. So now I'm talking about Giannis. That's this era, right? He came in after LeBron. You can't keep him off the floor because he wants to play so bad. What's the excuse now, Nino?
He ain't. They still making the decision for him. He might want to play, but if they say he ain't playing,
Second.
He might want to play. You don't remember when he was live streaming with that 17-year-old kid on Twitch? He might want to play. All right, Nino. Okay. All right, bro. I got you.
If he want to play, that don't mean that if they say he ain't gonna play, then he ain't gonna play. And what is he playing for?
He's playing to try and preserve that third seed.
No,
Oh, you're talking about Giannis. I'm sorry, guy. Giannis is playing because he's a warrior, and he's playing because he makes a lot of money, and because that's what he's supposed to do.
You know what Giannis has, Nino? Giannis has positive equity with this fan base.
Yeah, he does.
People actually like Giannis. Like how many people don't like Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Yeah, I don't know. I like him.
Because he's likable. Everybody loves the story. He came from nothing, right? He's self-made. He won a championship in Milwaukee. No all-stars, no Hall of Fame talent. He just did it.
Right.
And then he stood on business and stayed there all the way through until they're basically making his life hell.
They not making you. See what I'm saying? How are they making his life? They making.
What are they doing? What are they? They won't let him play. What do you mean? Is that normal?
Yes, it's normal. What are y'all talking about?
It's normal to not let a healthy guy play?
What is it? Are you serious? Are you serious? Do you not? What was that?
They're paying him $50+ million a year, and he's healthy, and they won't let him play, and that's normal to you?
What was that player that said he needed 2 more rebounds to get 10 more million, and he was always healthy?
Nino, do you realize what this is doing to the fans? If you were a Milwaukee fan, what would you be saying right now?
You doing all this thing now. You forget one part of it.
The game's for the fans. It's not for anybody else.
No,
who's consuming.
You looking at it from that perspective. You ain't looking at business. You ain't looking at Milwaukee trying to make sure he's healthy. But if he get ready to trade this season, he already been having injuries. They not trying to make a big trade value. We hear that all the time. We hear about guys that need certain points and they don't play the last 2 games and they healthy because the owners don't want to play their extra money. This is not nothing new. Y'all, it's not a new thing. Oh man, let's be for real. Well, we gotta be serious now. He's not the first healthy player that is not gonna play.
No, he's not. But
you can back check this.
But when you brought up eras, that's why I made sure to bring up Giannis, because he's from this era, and we're not seeing him trying to pull sucker moves. He wants to get out there and compete, but your guy is not built like that. And I think no matter how you feel about him and no matter what he's done, I think we can agree that he's not built the same way as those guys.
Okay, I ain't gonna say that. I'm saying he playing in a different era. When it was his turn to play. He played when he was in the old era. He showed up and played like this. This is a new era with new medicine, new thoughts and schemes thought out. That's what I'm telling you.
Which is all the more reason that he shouldn't be. All right, man.
No, I ain't saying now. That's probably true. Now it's probably time to go. It's a different debate we have.
Okay. All right, Nino. I gotta let you
I'm
go.
gonna hear what everybody say. All right,
man. I appreciate the call, brother. Hey, Brian, go ahead. Call us back.
I can appreciate
Brian, call us back.
I can appreciate the other side to that and what Nino's talking about, but unfortunately, it just doesn't land, bro. It's just not. It's not. I just can't jive with it. It's not going to be something I'll accept. You know, it's just middle fingers erected to the fans, bro. That's all I could think of in all this, bro.
Yeah. Brian, what's going on, man?
All good, guys. How you stand?
Doing all
Hey,
right.
Brian.
It's the official Irish correspondent of the Format Podcast, my main man, Brian Larkin. What's good, bro? What you got?
I'm good. Right. I picked this out a week ago. When Luka and Reeves went, I said he wouldn't be fit for the OKC game. He wouldn't play.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's mentality, right? His mentality is, I'm going to get my stats, and he knows tonight he's going to find it hard to get his stats.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's be real, right? You know, even with Doncic and Reeves, right? I'm with Lucas Smart, right? Beating OKC, that's difficult for anyone, right? They're just for me, they're the best team in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They play hard, they play physical, they play quick basketball. They're all in it together. They're a team. For me, they're probably the best team, right? When you come about team play since the San Antonio Spurs back in 2014.
Okay.
Right. That's, right. As a unit, as a team, they're probably the best team, right? So I just think he looked at it and went, I don't fancy this. I might, right? Right. If he doesn't come up and he doesn't put on the stat tonight, people would say it's because he's playing OKC, right? And he couldn't make an impact. He could against Dallas Mavericks, right? He got 30 points. What was it? 15 assists, 9 rebounds, right? That's a great stat line for a 41-year-old man. But he wasn't going to get that tonight. He knew it. So I'm sitting out. That's mentality. That's picking your battles. He's picking his battles now, and what's it all about stats?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all I got to say.
No doubt, man. I appreciate the call. Definitely solid commentary, man.
No worries.
All right, brother. You stay safe over there.
All right, guys. Have a good one, guys.
You too.
Peace.
Thank you.
Mentality. Good call from Ireland.
Mentality.
Love it. Format Podcast is international, y'all.
Yeah.
Were you at the time we got the call from Nigeria, Sneak?
I remember that one, and I remember one from Australia, I think also.
Yeah. That's our guy that calls from the future. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Sean, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Man, what's up, Bruce? What's up, Sneak? How you guys doing, man?
Good, brother. Good to be here, man, and glad you're with us, man. Appreciate the call.
No problem, man. I was just watching the Dodgers game, man, and I just have a thought, man. They just like the opposite of this Laker team, man.
Why do you keep talking about baseball, Sean? We don't do that here.
He's a big Dodger fan, bro. Chill out.
Talk about baseball, Sean.
They're winners, bro. The Dodgers winning, man.
You wasn't. I did not act like that way once you actually put you try to trash my team, man, my USC team, with your Irish, man. You know what I mean? I'm just using it as an example. I'm just using an example and using the difference of competitive spirit and mentality.
Okay.
And all right. For all you broad sexual out there, you know what I mean, for saying I always criticize your king, you know what I mean, I'll give you this is beyond championships. This is beyond him going to super teams. It's his competitive spirit mentality, bro. Mm-hmm. I know, like, I can sit here and say that, hey, LeBron has the tools. And also, you know what I mean, if you look at his stats, his stats show he could average a triple-double. Mm-hmm. Yes, he could do all these things just like a point guard. But in my opinion, how does that matter when you go against any team that you square off? The only time that he actually don't want to go against these type of teams like OKC, and even before that, you know what I mean, like the Warriors, is when things are in his favor. I just personally just don't like his mentality. His mentality is competitive spirit stinks. It's kind of like what way I could use an analogy? It's like a person who's saying that I can actually do a better project than this guy. But in order for me to do that, I will do is to copy off or trying to find other people that can help me to build off of this project so I can able to do better. Even though this guy that you say you think he's doing better is a one person. He's doing it off as a person. For me, in my opinion, I just want LeBron James to be more competitive.
That's all we want. Yeah.
That's all
And
I
if you can't compete, what should he do, Sean?
I mean, come on, bro. I mean, you're way overdue for retirement. It's been like over 6 seasons. We don't need you to be in this league. In fact, in my opinion, you're the reason why the league is looking absolute garbage.
Sean, when you go to Chipotle, do you say, give me the worst thing that you could possibly make me, and I want to pay full price for it? Give me half of that. Give me 10% of that, and I'll pay full price for it. Do you do that when you go places?
No, but I mean, there's people out there that does it, man. I mean, hey,
that's what's going on right now. You're getting a lesser product. You're getting less effort. You're getting, very little passion. You're not getting any fight. You're not getting, the mentality that people sign up for when they pay to watch their players play, and then they don't show up to the game. They're not active because some fake injury.
I'm like, come on, guys. Like this is not even just like LeBron. This is actually could be a part of other players too. You guys are playing the less physical league. You guys don't even need to be facing against terrors that is in the post or.
But they told us he's 41 and he could still do it, Sean. So why isn't he doing it?
Yeah, but
I can still do this.
Listen, I know you. Hey, I know that your publications say, man, we don't need to use allegations, but I'm not going to be mentioning that. But I'm being respectful of that. But at the same time, though, he overly relied on the softness of the league, and plus the rules and how things are in order for him to continue playing. And to me, I think that is a bad thing. I think that Adam Silver should let go of the softness and allow these players to play actual basketball so they can feel like they're in a game. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's just me. Like, I just think that, like, LeBron, you should just retire, man. You don't even need to play. You already got your son out here. You ruined my Lakers, to be honest with you. What else do you want? I mean, I don't know. What else do you want? But I mean, yeah. I mean, if people love uncompetitive basketball, they love to pick and choose teams that they want to beat and not to beat or whatsoever. I mean, that's cool. That's not the NBA I grew up. You know what I mean? I like competitive basketball. I like when the Giants face against the underdogs and sometimes the underdogs win. You know what I mean? Shoot. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? I see it both ends. The Lakers, they were the Giants and they were the underdogs. And we win regardless if we was the top team or around the bottom team. It happens. You know what I mean? That's just a part of sports. If you don't like it, then honestly, what is the point of you watching sports? I mean, if you're going to be riding waves and trying to be a part of like the winner circle all the time, then honestly, be a cheerleader. I mean, that's cool. I mean, it's cool that you guys like to ride the waves of winners and all that. That's fine. But come on, man. Like, adversity is absolutely needed. Difficulty absolutely needed into a sports. And LeBron represents that, what word I could say this, the inverse of that ideal that we've seen in the past NBA. He represents cowardly basketball, in my opinion. He doesn't remind me of a guy that I want to see as a competitive force, if you get what I mean. But I mean, it is what it is, you know. You know what I mean? If people love it, fine. I'm just gonna just stand back and just wait until this thing is over.
No doubt, Sean.
You
No
know what I
doubt,
mean?
man. All right, brother. I appreciate
Hey.
the call, man. Thanks
All
so
right,
much.
God bless y'all.
All right, have a great night. Coach T, I see you. Call me back, man. Call back. I see you, Coach T. Number one in everything. Who's number one in everything? See, this is what I'm talking about. Why do LeBron fans lie so much? So unbothered by it, too. Number one in everything. What? Yeah, he's number one in points. Okay. Oh, number one in turnovers. Got it. Oh, wait. No, number one in field goals missed. Got it. Okay. All right. Ed Dog was good, man. Here you go. Don't come with no BS, man. I'm not in the mood. Don't do it.
I'm going to be very respectful on this
you do
platform.
that. You do that. You like to lie a lot, but go ahead.
Bruce, stop it, okay? I already had to take an ibuprofen from you yesterday. Kevin Samuels be very disappointed.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead,
Hello?
King of Whataboutism. Go ahead.
Steve, hello? I'm trying to figure out this. Now, what was the Lakers before LeBron got there?
Yes, sir.
I'm just asking the question. No, seriously. I mean, what was they doing? Because from the last previous caller said ever since he's been there, they've been bad. But I recall the last time before they got there, they was already bad. And Dwight Howard was there making 3-pointers, and these guys celebrating.
What is this?
Like it was on Jimmy Kimmel show.
What is this? What is the Laker? What is the Laker standard?
Apparently, it comes from the planet.
What is the Laker standard?
Everything like that, and he'll get criticized for it. This man is in a lose-lose situation.
Eddie, can you hear me? Eddie, can he hear me?
Hello?
He should be able to. Edward, can you hear Sneed?
Yeah, I can't hear you, man.
Okay, that's weird. And hold on 1 second, Ed. Hold on one second. Shout out to Pat the Engineer. $10 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Here's some money for a quiet keyboard. And you know what's the crazy part? Like, this keyboard is not as loud as my last one. I'm really trying to type quietly, but appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Go ahead, Ed Dog.
Sneed, can you hear me?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I wanted to ask you before you kind of go on and do your thing. You mentioned about the Lakers and what they were before LeBron. Really the only question is do you know what the standard is for the Lakers?
Absolutely, I know what the standard is. I mean, that's a franchise organization, just like the Boston Celtics.
All right, so when you talk about the Lakers, what were they before LeBron? What are you saying when you say that?
I mean, I'm saying after Kobe retired, what was the Lakers doing? Well, you can say part of previous injury and everything like that. I mean, it looked like, to be honest, was a clown show. I mean, it was a clown show. I'm just saying.
What do you call this? What do you call this, Edward?
Exactly.
Okay, I'll just say it like this. However, look, I'm not going to make no excuses for a 40-year-old or nothing like that. He should have been retired and everything like that. Then I guess come right back, then retire again, then come right back. So that's anywho, all that, you know what I mean? But all I'm saying is this right here, dude. If this man had dropped the same amount of had the same amount of points, assists, and rebounds and everything when he played against OKC, he would still get criticized. Just like he got criticized when he played the Toronto Raptors. When he had, instead of making the shot, he passed the ball off. They won the game. So he was in a lose-lose situation. It is what it is, man. It is. And it's like, man, I'm just so ready for this guy to go ahead and retire straight up, man. Just go ahead and leave.
Yeah, go ahead and leave so we don't have to hear people like you making all these excuses, fam.
No. We ain't got to keep hearing people like you who sits on your side of the table and Sneed, if you, oh my God, see, I don't know what's going on, brother. What happened to you, man? What's really happening to me? You was my dog. You
really, bro. Really, Eddie?
Yeah, I mean,
really, bro. You're questioning my incentives, my motives on this show when you know that this is wrong.
Bruce, Jesus Christ, I'm calling you Bruce. See, that's how much Bruce been brainwashed me. He irritated me, but he didn't bother me at all today. Well, what I'm saying is that, dude, look, man, look, from all this conversation, from what I heard, bro, it was like, man, this is one of those conversations, hey, I got to leave from the barbershop, and I just come back and get a haircut another time. I'm just saying, man. But I ain't going to hold up long, man. I just gave my opinions and thoughts. And Bruce, would you please stop disrespecting Young Dolph, bro? Please. I'm begging you. Please.
I tell you what. If I hear something where he actually rapped well, then I will, I'll be good. But since that's never going to happen, you gotta get what you gotta get.
Hold on. I sent you a couple of songs that he
and it was trash. And it was trash.
I'm telling you, goodbye, sir.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Good. Get off my phone. Old Adolf is trash. Get out of here. This guy. Anyway, Coach T, man. Close back.
Hit the screen share.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Hit the screen share one time. You want to give some people some footage, you know what I mean?
Yep. Oh yeah, I have it in the thing. Yeah, I have it in the media for this.
Yep. 41 still doing it.
41 still doing it. That's right.
Yep, still doing it.
But not tonight.
Still doing it.
Coach T was good, man.
Yep.
I was like, this wasn't going to be my last time calling.
No, man. I think your timing is off, man. Sometimes you call and we're on a call. I can't just hang up to answer you. But go ahead, brother. What you got?
Well, I need 30 seconds.
Go ahead.
Man, I'm trying. I tried, Bruce. Try to give this man the benefit of the doubt. He stepped back, doing good, playing the team role. But when the team really need him, he turned back into the little wuss that he is. Man, I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. Dude's a coward. He's a bona fide coward. 6'9", 285-pound coward. You got belt put to you by 50. They come into your house, and then you whimper and hide in the corner like a little pussy.
Okay.
Hiding under talking about my foot hurt. Oh, my foot hurt. I got an ingrown toenail. I can't play.
No, but he still does this, Your Lakers put him on the shelf.
He's stupid as a Brown fan talking about, you damned if he do it, damned if he don't. That nigga did it to himself. With his damn track record of being a puss. He did it in Cleveland. Oh, we got eliminated because I had a bad elbow. Nah, then you just can't shoot.
Jeez.
This dude can have 20 turnovers in one playoff series and still make an excuse somehow. It's because Luka forgot how to catch. And he can look at you throwing the ball to DeAndre Ayton.
Hey, that's your king. I don't know what to tell you. That's your king.
Fuck out of here. He ain't no Laker.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this. I am bona fide sick and tired of this motherfucker. Excuse my language.
Yeah, you seem pretty upset about it.
I watched this dude for 8 years. I am sick and tired of this motherfucker.
Agreed.
He need to go wherever team Bryce drafts, take his old ass over there with his crutches and his fucking Hennessy or whatever the hell that is, and take his LeBron sexual fan and dog with him.
Relax with the language, bro. Not that serious.
Man, Bruce. I'm done, but I'm tired.
Yeah, we all are. Well, he ain't no
true Laker.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
F that. Yeah. He is not a Laker. They better not give him a statue. When he go, he just go. They better not retire his jersey. When he go, he go. He ain't Jerry West.
How they going to give him a statue and he can't even play games when they need him? And he's not injured.
They need him now. They in the third
How do you get a
seed.
statue? How do you get a statue like that?
You in the third seed, you the next guy up, and you sitting in the corner hiding, rubbing your foot, talking about my ingrown toenail hurt. Come on now. Look at pull this hamstring carrying this old ass. Then also
shout
Reed,
out to the Lakers. Shout out to the Lakers teammates.
I don't know what
Very,
Austin Reeves saying.
bro.
He hurt
Shout
his,
out to the Lakers
he
teammates.
got injured carrying his over there too.
Your anger, man. Your anger.
And I can't side with Transformer on this one. You can tell him I call it shouting him out. He can support LeBron all he wants. I can't support him no more. I don't care that he's on my team. F him. He's giving 23 a bad name.
Right.
It ain't even. It doesn't even have to be an issue of support. Just let's be honest. Like we don't have to lie about anything. We could all tell the truth.
Correct.
No, I'm a bona fide Laker. I'm trying to stick behind this guy because he's wearing a Laker uniform. And I was like, okay, you know, he's going above expectations of this season. You know, I didn't expect us to do. I expect us to be a play-in team. I'm like, okay, we're in third seed. Luka's playing well. Austin Reeves playing well.
How are they going to be a play-in team? Coach T, how are they going to be a play-in team when you have 3 players, all-star and all-NBA caliber? LeBron made second-team all-NBA last year. Some people said he should have been first all-NBA. Luka's all-NBA, first team, second team, whatever. And Austin Reeves an all-star. What do you mean you can't a play-in? What team has that in the expectation as play-in? Where they do that at?
Miami Heat.
Miami Heat don't have any all-stars.
Yeah. That's also not the expectation. They just end up there.
They got the 83-point man. 83-point man.
But I'm saying what team has this much talent and then gets more in the offseason? Marcus Smart and DeAndre address issues. I don't understand, bro.
You're not about to do this. Of all people to me. How much crap you been talking about the Lakers all season? How you done shot down our coach? Talking about our coach can't coach.
Well,
no defense.
In fairness, Snead gave the Lakers credit when they were doing what they were supposed to be doing.
I was a big fan when they were playing lockdown defense. They were playing for each other, moving the ball around. They were a great team to root for. They were fun to watch.
They were balling. They were balling. Balling. But all right, Coach T, I'm gonna let you go. Man,
they just realized they went up there and realized that they can't handle the big. They're not ready for the big boys. And on top of that, this is the reason why I'm pissed off. And I'm like, screw this coward. 3 times we don't play San Antonio. Well, 4 times. He sat out 3 of them. He has not played against the Spurs since the beginning of the season. That too.
Oh, so he's ducking the Spurs too.
He ducked the Spurs three times this season. He sat out.
Oh, okay.
I want to hear Ed Dog's excuse for that.
Oh no, it's only ducking when Olajuwon allegedly ducked Michael Jordan. It's only ducking when Embiid doesn't play Joker in Denver. That's ducking. But when LeBron doesn't play against freaking Giannis for 3 years, or when he sits out allegedly for a foot injury tonight, somehow that's not ducking. It's amazing to me how people are so blatantly inconsistent, but it is what it is. You know?
Oh, you need to do you and me should do an episode on another show about Embiid's impeccable step back he shot.
Hey man, look.
That footwork was on another level, bro.
Hey man, yeah.
Hey, that's the era we're in.
That's the era that we're in.
The greatest era, the most talented era of all.
That's another debate. That's another debate. We're not gonna do that. But listen, I appreciate your call, man. I'm gonna let you go. We're about to get out of here.
First, one last thing.
Okay.
Bro, this era is the best, man. You got centers doing triple step back, bro, and hitting lacing threes. This era is the GOAT. It's the GOAT era.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I ain't never seen a center do that before.
Oh, there you go. There's another one. Okay. LA 824 Bryant. There you go. LBJ duck Kobe in the 09 finals. There we go. All right. I love it. Since we talking about ducking. All right, Coach T, I gotta take this, man.
All
Have
right,
a good
man.
night. Chief, what's going on, brother?
What's going on? At least somebody got to be the realist on the Lakers. Got to come in and make these comments.
Okay.
You know what? I have no problem of LeBron taking off.
Of course not.
Just be honest about it. No, just be honest about it.
There you go.
The game, more than likely, you're not going to be able to win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you barely, you did all right with the Dallas team, but the Dallas was just giving you the business.
Mm-hmm.
They look so out of sync. So if the man gonna say his foot hurt and he gonna take a game off against OKC, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Just be ready for those other games to try to at least keep the ship afloat.
But he's not hurt, Chief.
Huh?
He's not
He ain't
hurt.
Dude, we know that.
But that's the whole point, though. It looks terrible that you would say that.
Right, but my thing is, if it looks terrible, okay. The man, what chances do they really have of winning that game with OKC?
It does not matter. Champions, players with heart, bro. These are all opportunities. It's surface area to add to who you are as a player. This is your character on the line. This is respect.
In the load management era, I get it. I get it from a heart standpoint.
What's he telling the fans right now, Chief?
But here's the thing, though. Strategically, what would make sense? With LeBron going out there make sense? Let's just say he go out there play. He got an aggravated foot to get worse. Then they don't have him and they don't have 3 All-Stars.
Chief, everything you're saying makes sense, but I'm going to keep this real simple, then I'm going to let you go, man. I'm going to keep this real simple. If LeBron wasn't out there the other night, one, having a great game, a throwback level game, and two, yelling at fans, talking about the Lakers put me on the shelf. I can still do this. I still do this. This would probably be a non-issue. You agree?
You are. I do agree.
There you go. So it's that simple.
No.
We
what
get
I'm saying
the strategic portion. We get that.
See, the problem is LeBron probably should have said that. If he would have just kept quiet and the Lakers just go ahead and, get him off for a game, I understand what they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess when you're looking at the legacy thing, I'm looking at, okay, can we just keep the ship kind of afloat? We don't need nothing.
Mm-hmm.
We already go, I already know the chances in the first round without Luka and without AR coming late or whatever. All I'm trying to do is just hang on until then, and then we see what's up.
Right.
If he played or if he didn't play, I guess it didn't move me either way.
Okay. Right.
But if we could just keep the ship afloat to one or both of our guys get back, then I want to see.
No doubt. All right, Chief, man. I appreciate that call, man. Thanks so much.
All right, no problem.
Brother. All right, man. Take it easy.
You know that saying, Bruce? You go down on your shield, right?
Yeah, definitely go out on your shield.
Why is that such an abstract idea? Like, why can't that be held to every player of that caliber? Because we put these players in these groups. Somebody's admitting they don't belong.
Yeah, but they're not built the same way, Sneed. You know that, and I know that. That's all there is to it. But look, great show tonight, guys. Really appreciate it. Before we get out of here, 70 in the chat. If you haven't already, just hit the like. Hit the like and subscribe. If you haven't already, do that. Let's go ahead and get that done before we get out of here. It's not that hard. Doesn't cost you anything. It's free. And
hit the dislike too, man. Que sera.
That's it, man. Hit that like and subscribe, and make sure that you tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow night with our normal Wednesday night show, and also turn on when you subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know that when live. And also the last thing is, we know that if you're listening to a show like this, you talk sports with other people in your life. Share the show with them. All right. Appreciate you so much. And we out. Peace.